Yeah, that's fine.
Careful of the hair.
Not long ago, on a night filled with guile and malevolence, there was a gathering of the world's most ingenious detectives, who, as it happens, were also the world's most devious murderers. They had devised a unique competition where they earned points for solving crimes and points for committing them. Each detective came prepared with 2 murder weapons. Look at the prompt on your device to see the first one you'll draw. But be cautious. As a murderer, you also have a calling card, a letter from your own name that you must include in your drawings. Do your best to hide the letter as part of the image, like so. If your calling card is too obvious, your fellow detectives may spot it and trace the weapon back to you. Draw 2 weapons and hide your calling card now. By the way, if you've played before, you can turn off tutorials in the settings menu. I promise not to take it personally. You've used half your time. Don't forget, you have 2 drawings to finish. You're almost out of time.
It's done.
Excellent.
To assist in their plans, each detective had a secret accomplice disguised as a party guest. Use your device to give your guest a name. Any clever moniker will do, but don't leave any clues to your own identity.
As you were.
Yes, that will do nicely. And just in time for the party.
Everyone, your attention please. Please welcome our honorees for the evening, the world's greatest detectives.
Poor thing, he's got no idea what you're up to.
I'm your host, Lord Tippet. Oh, you're all just as I imagined. Oh, you brought gifts. You can set them down anywhere.
Looks like one of your drawings is out in the open just as well. These gifts represent every type of weapon you'll see this evening, and no detective draws the same weapon twice.
Oh, and allow me to welcome your esteemed guests. Wonderful. Now, let's just... What the devil? Who turned out the lights? Stay put, everyone. At least with you all around, we can be sure there won't be any foul play.
Oh, I wouldn't be so sure. Now's your chance to strike. Choose a guest to murder on your device. Then guess which detective brought them to the ball. Use your knowledge of what your fellow detectives may have written, or simply take a stab in the dark. If you're the first to figure out who brought a guest, your murder is successful, but your weapon will be left behind as evidence. And get on with it before the lights come back.
Bennington, go check on my teacup pigs. And we're back. Does anyone need a Holy Roman Empire? 4 of our guests have been murdered.
I'm handing out points to all my successful murderers. And the longer you get away with it, the more you can earn.
Well, at least we have the world's greatest detectives here to solve these crimes. To the evidence board! Aha! We've found the murder weapons. Let's start by focusing on just 2 of these dastardly implements. If we look carefully, we can tell how many vicious attempts were made on each guest's life.
And if you brought one of these guests, each of those attempts earns you points.
This is odd. If I didn't know better, I'd say these weapons are the same as some of the gifts you all brought.
How ironic.
Unfortunately, we really only have time to solve one of these cases.
That means the other murderer will get away, for now.
Examine the evidence and talk through your theories. Choose the case you have the best chance of solving.
What's this?
Ooh. Aha. Yoo-hoo.
Perhaps. Let's continue.
Yes, yes.
All right, this is the case we're going to crack. You there. Since you brought this guest, I'm letting you borrow my lucky magnifying glass. Use your device to move it over the evidence for a closer look. Now, everyone hurry and vote for who murdered this guest.
Well then.
Don't be afraid to collaborate with your fellow detectives. There's no I in investigation.
I see.
You're accusing one of your colleagues? Fess up, detective. Are you innocent or guilty of this crime?
I think not.
Oh, that's a letdown. Still, if any of you did vote for the actual guilty party, I'll see to it you're rewarded with points at the end of the night.
And as for our escaped murderer, keep lying low and there'll be even more points in your future.
There's one pair of murders left to examine. I would love it if you got it right this time. I wish there was something I could do for those of you who brought these guests.
I'm sure there's something I can do.
All right, same as before.
And if you're a murderer, deflect suspicion onto the other case. Your life depends on it, or at least your sterling reputation.
All right.
Interesting.
Oh, my word.
Aha!
Yes, yes.
Come now.
Since you brought this guest, you get control of the magnifying glass. Can I be honest? I trust you the most. I wish I had any idea who the murderer is.
Well, we can eliminate 2 suspects. Their drawings for this weapon are right in front of us.
Fascinating.
What's this?
Oh, yes. Here. Yoo-hoo.
Did I mention that your calling cards aren't necessarily unique?
What do you have to say for yourself? How dare you! I would contact the sheriff, but he didn't invite me to his party, so we're not speaking. Great work solving that case. I'm keeping track of who votes for the guilty party and awarding each of you points when you're right, even when the rest of the group gets it wrong. As for the murders we didn't get to, I promise we'll get to it later. Now let's get back to... Drat!
Time to refill your quiver. Draw 2 more weapons using the prompts on your device. You'll be hiding the same letter, but it may look a bit different than before. If you're still on your first weapon, it's about time to move on to your second.
See to it.
Your time's nearly up. Now enter a name for your new accomplice. Remember, an accomplice that no one tries to murder doesn't do you any good. Give them a name with style.
It's done.
Oh.
Fine.
Nicely done.
Watch this. Why, we have some new arrivals. Please join me in welcoming our new guests. Fashionably late, but at least they're alive. Blast!
Choose another guest and guess who brought them. If you're right, the dark deed will be done.
No one murders at my party without permission. Well, at least this way I'm not a witness. Now, who'd like to play a game of Roly Fingers?
Gross!
More murders? Not even my famous bone marrow tarts will save the evening now. Both are giving me rather bad vibes.
Interesting.
There.
Let's continue.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Aha!
I have a strong suspicion about this one.
Perhaps. Yes, yes.
Come now.
By the way, you can use the hurry up button to speed up the timer
this?
if your fellow detectives are dragging their feet. Well? I wish I'd invited better detectives and worse murderers. There's one last pair of murders to investigate. I feel like the party is still totally salvageable.
Aha.
I see.
Yoo-hoo!
On with it.
Who shall we pin this one on?
Aha!
Here. My word. Yes, yes.
If the room is voting to condemn you, now's your last chance to convince them otherwise.
Tick-tock.
Well,
I'm afraid not.
still, you are guilty of tracking mud into the solarium. Don't think I didn't notice that. It's sad about the deaths, yes, but it does mean more Jordan almonds for the rest of you. Now I think it's time for... Hang it all!
Can't do this in drawful, can you?
I know we're all terrified, but please don't drop another glass. I know it's scary, but if you're near the pate, will you... Well, my nerves are certainly a bit... Carpaccio!
Holy crap!
Why does everything happen to me? I do hope you included gift receipts with these.
All right.
Perhaps. Let's continue.
Oh, yes. Aha! Woohoo!
What's this? Aha!
I do love to see the pros in action.
Fascinating.
Whoever has the most votes when time runs out will be convicted.
Come on, then.
Ooh.
Hello?
Interesting.
I'll clean this up.
A hung jury? If we're going to catch the murderer, we'll need a majority vote. Get it together and vote next time. My party depends on it. Now, whatever you are... Midnight? We've still got a ton of unsolved murders, and I am not going back to prison. Look, just take a guess at all of the remaining cases. I'll give you points if you're right, even if the group votes the other way.
And I'll give murderers extra points for every detective they fool into voting for someone else.
Time is running out. Please hurry.
Here. Uh-oh.
Aha!
I see. Fascinating.
Yes, yes, let's go.
There. We're waiting. Oh.
Perhaps.
What's this?
On with it.
Excellent. Next.
Interesting.
Oh, yes.
Aha!
I've got it.
Yes, yes.
Bravo.
All right.
Oh.
I see. Fascinating.
Good. Celebrate later.
Aha. Oh.
Aha!
What a head scratcher. Moving on.
What's this?
My word.
Now we're having fun.
Interesting.
Who would have thought? Onward.
Perhaps.
Ooh.
Aha!
All right.
On with it.
Quite clever.
Well then. Uh-oh.
Interesting.
Yes, yes, very murdery.
What's this?
I see.
Oh.
All right.
Ooh.
Aha!
My word.
Excellent work, detectives. For the most part. As promised, I've been keeping track of who the best detective is. Let's see who gets the prize.
But there's also the matter of who the best murderer is. And what about the most popular accomplices? And our overall winner is...
Congratulations! Toodaloo, I hate to watch you leave, but I must be sure that you're gone.
What am I seeing? Is it so easy? Look on the ceiling. Wow.